eerie scene terrified everyone. The moment the corpse was exposed to air, it began to oxidize rapidly. Within seconds, the body turned to nothing but bones. Jack ordered his men to carry the corpse away, but Laura sensed something was wrong. She noticed the murals on the wall, and their content shocked her. The Queen had not been brought to this isolated island against her will. She had come voluntarily. Just as two of Jack's men were about to lift the body, it suddenly sat up. Everyone jumped in fright. Jack, however, burst into laughter, realizing the corpse was activated by a mechanism. But at that moment, the man who had touched the body noticed something terribly wrong. His arm was rapidly decaying, spreading at a visible rate. The horrifying sight sent chills down everyone's spines. Laura finally understood everything. The Queen had been a virus carrier. To protect others, she had chosen to isolate herself on this island. But the infected man was in agonizing pain. He grabbed his weapon and opened fire wildly. Jack swiftly shot him dead. Everyone witnessed the virus's terrifying power. Yet despite this, Jack still insisted on taking the Queen's remains, even if it meant the deaths of thousands. He didn't care. Jack then used forceps to pick up a small tissue sample and sealed it in a plastic bag. To stop him, Laura and her father Mark sprang into action. Mark quickly grabbed a gun from the ground and shot Jack in the thigh. Meanwhile, the henchmen chased after Laura. Jack and Mark were locked in a standoff inside the tomb. As they exchanged fire, the man who had just died suddenly came back to life and lunged at Mark. Jack seized the moment and fled the tomb. Mark had no choice but to shoot the man, now turned zombie, but it was too late. He had been scratched. At the same time, the henchman was hot on Laura's trail. She noticed a pressure plate on the ground ahead. She stepped on it quickly, and the next second, a spiked mace came rolling toward her. When she returned to find her father, Laura discovered he had already been infected. Mark urged his daughter to stop Jack. He kissed her goodbye one last time. As Laura walked away, her eyes filled with unwavering resolve, no longer holding a trace of fear.